Okay, so you might be wondering whether you should trade stocks or options or futures maybe. What about Forex? In this video, I'm going to give you 7 very good reasons why you should trade Forex. Let's dive in, but first of all, please do remember that we don't provide any investment advice and all the material is made available for educational and marketing purposes only. And please remember to subscribe to the channel. That would be a great help. Thank you. So, here are the reasons. Basically, we're looking at liquidity, long trends, safety, shorting made easy, trading on margin being available as a default, and then easy access to FX, commodities, stock indices and shares, and even cryptos. So, what a great package this is. And on top of all this, you'll get free trading software and free price feeds. So it's a great deal. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so now. And also turn on the alerts so that you get a notification each time we provide you with new videos. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about the first benefit, liquidity. The FX market is the most liquid market in the world. It's actually the biggest market, trading about $6.5 trillion every business day on average. And in practical terms, this means that there are lots of limit orders in the market. And while you might wonder what that has to do with your trading, it basically means that manipulation in FX markets is very difficult for this reason. Because there's so much liquidity, so many limit orders in the market, traders need a lot of money to actually move the market. For this reason, you know that the most of the time, probably over 99% of the time, the moves in the market are real. They are there because the market participants together have moved the markets. So no single entity can manipulate a highly liquid market. Then we have narrow spreads for this same reason. So because the market is so liquid, your spreads are very narrow, meaning that you have low trading costs. And in practical terms, when you start to trade, this means that trading is easy. You get very minimal slippage or most of the time no slippage at all. Profitable trading is possible even in narrow ranges for this very same reason. Because you have narrow spreads and low costs, you have more profit margin even in narrow spreads. Okay, the second benefit is that you get in these markets very long trends. Basically, central bank policies are based on macroeconomic trends, and those trends don't turn on a dime. The central banks tend to form their policies based on these macro trends and stick to them for an extended period of time. So once they choose a path, then you know that you can have a reliable trend in the market. And I'm going to show you one example here. Basically, let me bring up USD index chart. So here we have a USD index weekly chart. It shows how the trend has been up for over a year now. This is basically an index that measures the US dollar against a basket of currencies. This example shows you how the market can move for an extended period of time in the same direction. Obviously, you have these small ups and downs, but the general direction is the same. The market is moving higher. So the benefits include that you can have a high level of confidence that once the trend starts, once a central bank forms an opinion and formulates their policy which they start to execute, then you can have a high degree of confidence that the market is going to move in that direction that it started to move. Then you have higher reward to risk ratio trades, which makes it easier to conduct your trading business. And you will have several opportunities to join the market even if you miss some of the original swings in the trend. And then once you have a profitable position, the trend with those small retracements provides you opportunities to actually add on to your existing position. Let's talk about safety in Forex trading versus equities trading. So stocks are vulnerable for company-specific news or industry-specific news. Let me take an example here. Some time ago, Netflix announced that it's going to have less subscribers than predicted earlier. The company was actually losing subscribers. Even though this news item was a company-specific, it impacted the whole sector. So companies like Disney, for instance, lost value. The shares lost value because a competitor of theirs had just come up with a negative news announcement. This is something that doesn't happen in Forex market. Forex markets are not moved by small news items. Forex markets reflect the whole economies, and therefore they aren't moved by these small headlines. When Forex markets move, they tend to move in a less erratic way and for a longer period of time. Another reason why we have more safety in Forex than in stocks is that there are no overnight breaks in the Forex market. In stock markets, we know that the exchanges close for the night, so it can happen that the company-specific news announcements come out between the exchange being closed and its opening for the next day. And quite often it actually happens that these company-specific news items come out during the post-market and pre-market hours. So it can result in the market moving beyond your stop-loss order in stock markets. But when you are trading currencies, for instance, in FX markets, it's not possible because these markets are open when the big news announcements come out. Let's say that, for instance, a CPI or NFP number comes out, i.e. an inflation number or employment number is released. The markets are open during those hours, so you have plenty of time to react to those news, and because the markets are so liquid, it usually means that there is hardly any slippage at all, or it means that there is no gap that could happen during the market being closed. So the main benefit here is that the stop loss orders are generally executed at prices that you specify, and there are no need to worry about overnight gaps. Obviously, Forex markets are closed for the weekend, but you can close your trades on Friday and then reopen them on the Monday, and therefore you can manage the weekend risk. Also, shorting the markets is made easy. It's not necessary to go and check if one instrument can be shorted or not. It's a default setting in your trading platform. You can short any market that you have on TIOmarkets platform. So whether it's a stock or currency pair or a commodity CFD, you can always short those markets without any problems. Another important benefit for you is that margin trading is available as a default. So you don't have to go and look for a broker that provides you margin trading, because TIOmarkets always provides margin to you. Actually, for day trades, we provide it for free. So in practical terms, this means that you can have more buying power for the big price trends, and also you can benefit from smaller price moves. But obviously, this means also that the leverage in margin trading can work for you, but also against you. So you have to know how you manage your risk. But if you know how to manage the risk, you can have big market exposure, but with a very limited risk. Say, for instance, that you risk only $50, but you still can, from a relatively small move, earn, for instance, $200 or $250 Without the leverage made available to you by TIOmarkets, the underlying move in the market would be insignificant and its impact to your trading account would be insignificant. But because of margin trading, you can have reasonable risk, but with a big upside. And we also provide you with negative account balance protection, meaning that you can never lose more than you have on your account. So whether you want to trade cryptos or commodities, Forex or stocks or equity indices, you can do all that from one single TIOmarkets account. There is no need to have one broker for one market and another for another market. TIOmarkets can provide you an access to all the global markets. TIOmarkets provides you also with free trading software and free data feeds. So you don't have to pay for your price data or your trading platform, but we provide them to you for free. Okay, the next thing to do is to go to tiomarkets.com/register to get all these benefits. Fill in your details and our people will give you a call so that you can start trading. We provide you with markets and access to markets that have high liquidity, long trends, safety of trading. We make the shorting easy and help you to trade on margin. We also provide you an easy access to FX, commodities, cryptos and many other markets. And we give you free trading software and free price feeds. Thank you. See you soon again.